Hey guys, it's Janine from Angels to Zen, and we are going to go over this deck on What the Deck. This is going to be a really interesting one. This deck is beautiful, but it is also all in French. I believe it's French, yes. So I just got it. So this is one that I actually just got because it looks so beautiful. So I did go through it quickly just to make sure there weren't any bits showing that I'd have to address because I'm not really sure on YouTube and how that all works. So making sure we keep it PG here. So right off of the bat, let's just talk about this box. Boom. And what am I a sucker for? Magnetic boxes. So it actually is a pretty standard box, but I do love the magnetic part of that. So the Encore Tarot. Now this guy, which I'm not going to mutilate his name, is pretty famous in the tarot world with a lot of, I've gotten a couple of his decks now because they really are beautiful. So I'm going to open up this box, which would be a perfect time for you to hit subscribe if you like this and would like to see more, and hit the like button and all that other really fun stuff to see some more of What the Deck and some of the other things that I do. So right in here, we have this, which is gorgeous. It really is beautiful. Okay, so let's take it out. Right, I like the string there to get them out. Okay, where can we put the guy? All right, let's put him there. Okay, pros and cons right off of the bat. So beautiful. It's on the bigger side, right? Maybe a tiny bit bigger. I still like this. I still like I actually like this size. But this is gorgeous. This is the backs. But, you know, I don't know if you got a flash of that, which is really cool. That's the red gild. And what I did notice too is that when I was starting to go through it, can you see that? I love that. All right, so this is the different suits, and they did color code the rim around it. So the gray is the majors, and then each of the minors are going to get their own color. So I like that. Okay, something you don't like is that, I mean, I haven't even used these cards at all yet. I just kind of flipped through to see, make sure it was PG here. But we're already getting some of the gilding off. So, I mean, is it a deal breaker? For me, I use them. I mean, I really use them. So no, but I really hope it doesn't start falling apart because the card stock is pretty good. Like, this is pretty good card stock. So if it's just a little bit of the, yeah, on this side too, a little bit of the gilding, I'm not really seeing it. Maybe it's just this one card flaw. I don't know. So that's one thing that I saw right off the bat that I was like, ugh, but it was like literally, so that might just be the one card. But the card stock is good. I like the card stock. The book, okay, unless you know French, you're going to be highly disappointed because the entire book is in French. But that's the price you're going to pay for, you know, one that's in French. If you don't like that, then you're not going to like this deck. But let's walk through it. And there is something really interesting that I had noticed also as I was flipping through. Okay, so we have the major arcana. So we have the Fool, the Magician. I mean, they are beautiful. The High Priestess. So again, you know, this might not be for a beginner or somebody who just really intuitively, because you're going to have to know what cards are what, especially with it being in French and all. Okay, so we have the Empress, and they really are pretty. There's another thing in here that I thought was really interesting. Okay, so the Emperor. He's not sitting, he's standing. This one just is like the Pope. Instead of, you know, they didn't say it's the Hierophant, which come see, come saw, if you already know what it is. The Lovers. The Chariot. Justice. Nice. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. 8. Strength. And this is gorgeous. The Hanged Man. Oh, look at that. It's got time is even on its side. Oh, I like that. Now here's what I found interesting. All of them seem to have the name. Not this one. They didn't write the name. Weird, right? Interesting. That's the Death card. Oh, somebody's going to be upside down. Somebody's going to write it up. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. Really pretty. The Star. The Moon. Oh, this one I had to put my finger over a little bit. Okay, so we have the Sun. We have Judgment, which I think is pretty, the way this one looks. The World. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to go through these because I did some one way and some the other way. Now we go into the Minor Arcana, and we are starting with the Cups. Something so interesting in this, and you'll see it when we get to it, because I had to look it up. Okay, so we've got the Cups. So here we have the Ace, and it has it as a AS up there. And so we have the Ace of Cups. 2, really pretty. 3, 4, 5. Interesting. This one depicts her drinking them, and that's why they're that way. I usually don't read it that way, but it's an interesting twist. So I have 6, 7, 8. Hey, look at this. He's an octopus under there. Uh-oh. All right, so 8, 9. Look how happy he is. All right. 9 of Cups is always happy. 10 of Cups. All right, so here would be like the Page. And here's where it's going to get interesting. The Page, the Knight, the Queen, the King, and you're like, okay, now we go on to the next suit. But no, no. We have this. What are you? You're in French. So I looked it up. Palace. Isn't that cool? So this is the atmosphere, like what their kingdom. So it's like an underground water for the Cups. This is their palace. Yeah, I've never seen that, and I really like it. I really like it. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the pentacles. Okay, again, pentacles being referred up here is the AS, and we're going to go with earth. So green border, very earthy with all the animals, lush greenery. Okay. All right, good. So then we have the 2 of Pentacles, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is, you know, if I didn't say before, kind of loosely based on, oh wait, where am I at? 5, did I say 4? 5, 6, loosely based on the classical tarot. 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting one for 10. Here we go again. This would be in classical, this would be, you know, page. Knight. Queen. King. Let's see that they live in. Oh, this is their palace. I like that. Okay, and that's where they hold up shop. Okay, so we go to the batons, which would be fire, it'd be wands. Ooh, this is all dragons and fire. Okay, so we have the ace, the 2, a 3, the 4, the 5, 6, 7, 8, pretty, 9, 10. So if I was a beginner, I wouldn't, you know, or I knew somebody was starting out, and this is not a deck that I would recommend as starting out. But just because it's just, you know, we got palace in there and it's in French and it doesn't follow classical. So if you wanted to learn classically first, which is, you know, intuitively classically, but you know what I mean. But it is a beautiful one, you know, if you wanted to play with, or, you know, once you kind of got really comfortable with the deck you were learning on, to move forward to. Okay, so we have, this would be the, I keep wanting to say prince, the page, because we know that, you know, they can name them many different things. The knight, I don't know if this is knight in French. I did not look it up. I am just, I like the iguana, because they have the lizards in classic, so really cool. Queen, queen, queen of fire. Oh, and she even has like armor on. Very cool. King. And another thing, like I said, that I just opened these, they're not sticking to each other. You know, some of them can stick to each other, so I like that. Although there is some sort of satisfaction when you unclick them and you're like, ah. And here's the palace of fire. What is that? What is this over here? It looks like a dragon with armor and the flag. Very cool. I don't know. I like it. I like that, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for that palace thing now. Digging it. Digging it. Okay. So we're coming to the finale here. We got the swords. This is beautiful. The Ace of Swords. Hello. Very pretty. So we have 2, 3. Oh, this is the heartbreak one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. Okay, then we have the, oh, did I speak too soon? There it is. Page, Knight, Queen, oops, sorry, Queen, out of order, Queen, King. Where do you live? Oh, very nice. So it's got the Pegasus for the air. It seems to be up in the clouds and air. Very, very cool. So all in all, I would say that I like this deck. I really like this deck. So this again is the Encore deck. Again, not for beginners, because you're not going to be able to use the book unless you are bilingual in French. Okay, and I just want to kind of like bring that up for you, and I like it because you can't tell if it's reversed or not, because it's the same. I mean, the artwork is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Cardstock is good. Again, it's just that little bit of on the side, and yeah, there's a little bit of tainting over here, but you know, you have to make a decision on that, on what bothers you and what doesn't. I do not regret getting these, and I am going to use them. So they're going to get worn in a little bit. Hopefully it has longevity to it and it doesn't peel. If it doesn't peel, then yeah, pluses for me. So let me know what you think. What do you think of this? And I'll see you next time on What the Deck. Bye-bye for now.